So this is Ariana Grande doing her jewelry Swarovski advertising, and this advertising is perfectly represents all the disappearing diamonds or the disappearing jewelry, the very expensive, luxurious jewelry of the elite or the celebrities that wear these very expensive jewelries. Somehow they're just disappearing, and so this Swarovski advertising that Ariana has done perfectly represents that. So have a look at this. Like everything that I am seeing, and I'm giving testimony for all the disappearing jewelry that I'm seeing that the celebrities are wearing. They're just disappearing from their fingers, from their neck, from their hands. So this jewelry that just flies off, for me it captures that. So if it's like, so how it just flies off, it's like, oh, where did your diamonds go? Where did your ring go? Where did your necklace go? So these jewelry is just flying off them. In this Swarovski video that Ariana is advertising, I want you to see how it captures the hologram jewelry that I'm seeing disappearing off celebrities. So this video actually captures that quite well. So you can see how like these hologram jewels that they just come off and how that thing just disappears from her skin. That's what I'm seeing. And that's what I have shown in videos. So this advertising perfectly captures and represents that. See how it just like goes off. And so if you're having a hard time understanding the 3D AI object or the 3D fake jewelry, how they're creating that through holograms and how they can create 3D objects, you can understand it like this. So they can create it and it's like boom. So it's a perfect representation. And over here, Ariana is like a digital character. That's not her real self. That's not her acting. Look at her hair. That is so fake. And her avatar here looks completely like a digital character. So all of this is fake. Like she's not wearing that jewelry. She's not even there. So this is all a digital creation. And here, she doesn't even look like herself there, because it is all a digital character. So she's not doing any of that. They've all made this just through they don't even need hologram for this, because it's just like two-dimensional. It's not like they're appearing in front of us. This is just a video. And look how fake everything is. Look at the hair, how fake it is. So this is purely a digital image. And you can see how like this butterfly is flying off her neck. And that's what we are seeing with the jewelry deception of the elites, that they're flaunting their expensive 100,000, 200,000 worth tiny pieces of diamonds. They're flaunting that. But turns out it's not even real, that it just disappears. So it's perfectly captured here. That's what I wanted to show you, that you can understand it like that. It's like, oh, where did my ring go? Where is my jewelry flying? Where's my necklace going? Whoops. My necklace is gone. And this is another one that you can understand how they make these jewelries. Like that thing just becomes like a bangle. So it's perfectly captured here. It's not intentional. It kind of perfectly aligns with what I'm seeing. And I'm like, oh wow, this advertising perfectly reflects the flying and disappearing jewelry. So this is, you have to see this as a purely digital creation. And it's not really Ariana, but a digital avatar of her. So that perfectly captures the 3D AI objects, and that's what I wanted to show you. In this video, you can see Cynthia's middle finger ring, how it doesn't connect. See how it's like connected there a little bit, and it starts to disappear and connect again. So it doesn't completely connect. And then with Ariana, you can see how her jewelry is like fading off. See how like one side is like starts to break apart. And it comes back good that way. She loses some bits there. In this video, you can already see Rihanna's little finger there is glitching. And then here, she's poking out a giant reptilian tongue. Like even in their performance, they put it there. It's just the way she's doing it, it's so creepy. It's like such a huge tongue. And then she's doing it again here. But it doesn't even look like human tongue. It's just creepy, and she looks quite disfigured there. Like you can see like human tongue and a blend of something else there. Because they're all reptilians and they have to stick out their tongue. Just out of ego. Like, And in this position, you can see her glitching her animal hands right there. And then if you go back here, her hands seem normal there. Then over there, it's like she's doing the 3-digit. She's doing the animal claw. And over here, she's doing her Cynthia giant hands. So they just conceal these shape shiftings. They blur it out. They show it when they want to. They just slightly show it. And then they like blur it out. So they have means to hide it. So they make the most of that. And then over here, you will see her knee poke out from her thigh-high boots. So her boots are actually above the knee, but here, her knee is poking out from her boots. And it comes back and it pokes out again. And over here, how her boot is meshing with the head of that person behind, for example. See how that person's there? And her boot's like meshing with his head. And the boot is taking the shape of that person's head. So it's like see-through, a hologram. It's not like her boot is solid and opaque and it should be blocking that person's head, but actually it's blending and merging with the head. So in this video, I want you to see how Ariana Grande's bracelet, just this one here, how it disappears. So if you look over here in both hands. The bracelet is gone. From this angle in both hands, no bracelet. And this is the audience of the show. And you can see how fake the audience is, because if you look at this woman's hair, how it's cut off at the back. So even the audiences are fake. Because I saw some audience anomalies before. I was like, how is that possible? And then I realized that the audience are fake as well. And this show that Ariana is doing, God is a Woman, is actually, she's speaking about this black woman and saying God is a woman because Lucifer, Satan, is like Baphomet, that goat god with boobs and penis. So that's who Lucifer is. And Lucifer is black. So Satan's black. And Satan believes he's a woman. So Ariana is saying, you believe God is a woman, and she's holding this black woman's hand over here. God is a woman. So she's saying that God is a woman and touching this black woman. She actually is speaking about Satan, Lucifer, in his female form, or he believes he's female, because he gives himself boobs in the Baphomet image. So actually Satan thinks he's a woman or loves being a woman for some reason. And that's what Ariana is saying. Ariana is speaking of the black Satan that is a woman. And this is an image or a set depicting the Last Supper of Jesus Christ when he had his last meal with his 12 apostles. And this Last Supper is just a romanticized Disney version of what the actual Last Supper is, because this is actually an incorrect seating where they put Christ in the middle and they put like that black Baphomet woman in the middle, which is Satan. So they put her in the middle there. But this is not the correct seating position. When Christ had his last meal with his apostles, they were sitting in more of a rectangular seating. So it's not a straight table like that with Christ in the middle, but it's a different seating. So you can go and look up the actual seating position of the so-called Last Supper. So even the word Last Supper is created by them. So actually this is like a false interpretation of the Last Supper and not the correct seating position. They have a different seating position with 3 tables. So this is just 1 table, and there are 2 more tables on either side. And Jesus was not sitting in the middle, but he was actually sitting on the edge, on the one side of he was sitting on the edge of the table, so not in the middle. So this is false, and this is just Satan's version of the Last Supper, where they romanticize and they like to popularize certain concepts because they're based on Hollywood, they're based on fantasy, and they never teach the right knowledge. They're all based on fantasy, so they won't tell you the actual seating position of Christ. They won't teach you the real knowledge. It's just fantasy based like this. So it's all, and that is what you can expect from Satan, Lucifer. He encourages fantasy, and all this leads to incorrect teaching, incorrect information, and all the Christians actually believe that this is like the actual seating position of the Last Supper. Like all the Christians believe this. They don't know about the actual seating position. The Christians actually believe this. So this is all the brainwashing that the Satanists do. This is funny because look at her face and look at this girl's face. Looks the same. You'll see this woman here do her reptilian tongue. So even the audience these fans are all reptilian. That one looks like a witch. So they're all reptilian, and they're all part of their clan. They're all part of their, it's their race. It's all the reptilians. They're all reptilians. Because humans are children of God. We don't line up to fangirl, fanboy over other people. Because we're children of God. We don't do this. We're like, oh, idol worship. Take a photo with me, rainbow guy. We don't do that. Only these reptilian type people, they are programmed into celebrity worship. That's what's happening. So it's a part of their system. They actually are taught celebrity worship. And humans don't do this. Humans only humans humans only love and follow God. We don't follow useless, ugly, demonic reptilians. So these are all reptilian audience and reptilian people. It's all Satan's race. Here Ariana is glitching with her teeth and her tongue. And her ring finger here is disappearing as well. It's a slight glitch. See her tongue coming through, the reptilian tongue. And the sharp teeth. I think she's having a moment. Like, look, everyone believes. Everyone believes our deception. Over here you will see this Cynthia. It reminds me of Satan. You will see how her or his hand immediately shapeshifts here. And it becomes this huge clawy hand. So she has straight fingers here. Looks somewhat normal. And over here it just expands. So they shapeshift on purpose like that. See how long and big and far apart the fingers are. And over here you can see like how the hologram's glitching and the nails are disfigured or coming off. See the nails of the ring finger, it's coming off. And the index finger. So these are all holograms. It's definitely a shape-shifting hand right there.